AncestryDNA revealed family secret. I, 38, have just found out the man I thought was my father is not my biological father through Ancestry DNA testing. I'm taking another test just to receive all data, potentially find more answers. I believe my dad, who raised me my entire life, is my best friend, does not know. I am seeking advice on whether I should confront my mum. Very long story short, I found out through a series of letters and gifts from a stranger that my mum had an affair that was the reason for my parents' divorce. This stranger had always been in the periphery of my life. I recall lunches with him and my mum as a little girl after the divorce, when he began reaching out. I was away for college. When I asked my dad who he was, he told me that's the man your mum cheated on me with. I learned the real story. I asked why this stranger would send me money, letters, and point-blank asked both my parents if he was my bio-dad. My dad said that he didn't know. My mum said absolutely not. My relationship has never been the same with my mum and only gotten closer and better with my dad. Lo and behold, this man appears to be my biological father. It changes nothing about my feelings for my dad. If anything, I love him more. The only one who may know the truth here is my mum. I'm wondering what my next steps should be. I want to cause the least amount of pain to everyone involved. Unfortunately, quite a bit of it. I have a therapist. I am a therapist. This is completely new territory. I guess I always suspected or had a gut intuition this could be true, but I feel totally blindsided. Do I confront my mum to get the whole truth? I want to have children. What if there are genetic or medical things I need to know? I don't want to hurt my dad in all of this. He is truly my best friend. I really appreciate this particular sub. Would appreciate any advice or lived experience. Please be kind. I'm feeling a lot right now. Thank you. Too long. Don't Reddit Ancestry DNA testing and found out my dad isn't my biological dad. Wondering if I should confront my mum to find out whole truth. Edit. I want to thank everyone for your kindness, advice. I can see all sides, so I will definitely be taking my time and weighing all options. To answer some questions, my main thought in asking my mum is to get some closure for myself. I'd always never understood why this stranger would be allowed in my life when my dad and I were always so close. Why not keep up the lie? It seems additionally cruel and confusing to do this to a child and former partner. However, I love my mum. Though we aren't as close due to lack of trust, I'm still sorting through what I would gain and what she would lose in telling her. I have no interest in a relationship with my dad. I know he has at least one son. I truly don't care. Honestly, I'm only concerned with medical/genetic issues for myself and future child. Thank you to the scientists suggesting tests that could do this. Your dad said I don't know. He has suspected before. I don't think he cares if you are. I know he's your best friend forever, but can you just not share that you pursued getting medical history from the other guy? I don't know if you need to say anything to your mum. She knew. Work on that with your therapist for a while. This happened to me. It's called enrolled non-parent/paternity event. What truth are you looking for? It seems like you know the facts already. Are you just looking for the story behind it? I'm gonna warn you right now, though, most these have issues with getting the truth out of their mothers. I'm in a Facebook group for it. My own mother said stuff like, I thought he was your father, and it all seemed like a dream. I've still never gotten the full truth out of her, and it's been almost 2 years. I had to move on with the facts as I know them and learn to deal with it that way. I agree with the others who suggest holding on to this information for a while and living with your knowledge before making any decisions. Come to terms with it yourself, but ask yourself what you want to have happen now that you know this. What do you want to change? Do you want a different relationship with your bio dad? You already know your mum caused problems years ago, and you actually love and have a healthy relationship with your dad. If it were me, I wouldn't share the information. It's self-serving and will do nothing but cause further harm and suffering.